Hi, Simone here with the customized website audit I spoke to one of your staff members about recently. I'm going to be going over 3 key strategies to beat out all of your online competition. But before I do that, I just want to shout you guys out and highlight some of the things that are already going on here that are really great. The first one is that you have the click to call button right up top. That's wonderful. Over 80% of prospects don't actually read much of any of the content on a website, so it's key to have a quick way to get in contact with you right up front. You have some very well laid out back pages here, contact us, and a really great logo, very simple and enticing, and just a good amount of content going on. So the 3 key strategies I'm going to review are content, citations, and backlinks. The first one will be content. So before I explain how it is you need to optimize your content, I need to tell you about bots. There are bots crawling every single website on the internet 365 days a year, 24/7. And the sweet spot in terms of content that you need is 1,500 to 2,000 words with a keyword every 150 words to tell Google exactly what it is you want your website found for. The more Google sees your site associated with specific keywords, the higher they will rank you for those words. And just to be clear, a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. I did a quick count and you are at 1,279 words. So you're really close to that 1,500 minimum, but that would be a quick area to take into consideration and implement ASAP. Another thing I can show you is a quick analysis of what keywords you've already got used and repeating here. Restoration, damage, water, there's some really good ones, but also, you can see Z green, details. This could definitely be better optimized using keywords that are highly searched with low difficulty to rank for. And I'll get into that a little bit more later. And another thing is you need to tell Google where you are so that Google knows where you exist and they can tell prospects where you exist as well. So you need to have the names of all your locations listed out on your page. I know you have them down here because you have so many. So that's a pretty good start. To have your service area map is really key. So that's really great that you have it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is discuss the strategy of citations. So citations are what get you in this map pack here, all right? And let me back up a bit and explain how I got this word, because it's important just to explain a little bit of keyword research. So out of all of the keywords related to your niche and what services you offer, and out of all of the cities that you service, the highest hitting one is water damage restoration San Jose. So I popped that into the Google search bar, looked that up, and the results page gives me this map pack first thing. And in order to get into this map pack, you need more citations than your competition. So what is a citation? A citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile in online directories like Yelp, Angie's List, BBB, Expertise, and hundreds of others you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. Citations help you rank in this map pack, which obviously is extremely important for getting traffic and revenue, because the more that Google begins to see your brand all over the internet, the more they're going to trust you. And once Google sees you more often than your competition, they are more likely to rank you above them, right? So you get more citations than your competition because Google sees you in more places on the internet. Pretty simple stuff. They're going to start to rank you higher. My recommendation is to subscribe to WhiteSpark. It's a software that allows you to see exactly how many citations and from where your competition is getting them. It's what I use for my clients. So I know exactly the number I need to beat. And I beat them by a landslide so that the competition has no hope of catching back up. So then the last strategy I'm going to review is backlinks. I'm going to show you. So backlinks are right here. And what is a backlink? A backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another via clickable or hyperlink text. These links act as an endorsement of your site from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's literally a popularity contest where the website with the most endorsement wins. However, you really need to understand that not all backlinks are created equal. You need these backlinks from topically relevant, trusted, and powerful sites. And the reason backlinks are so important is they directly impact a page authority score, which directly impacts your ranking in the organic results of a search page. And as you imagine and already understand, I'm sure, you want to be on this first page. You want to be in this map pack and this first page, because then people are going to be like, oh, for sure, they are the authority on this niche and these services. And when it comes to the things you offer, like people, it's a dire situation. They need their water damage fixed and they need mold removed. Those are health impairments, right? Those are risky things for someone's health. So they need to have a trustworthy service provider. All right, so as you can see here, I'm looking you up on this software, right? So this software is called SEMRush. It's $200 a month. You can absolutely get it for yourself so you can stay up to date on your SEO performance and also keep an eye on your competition, okay? So your top two competitors, are SERVPRO and the Water Damage Experts. So let's start with SERVPRO. I pulled up their domain in here, and they're huge, right? SERVPRO's everywhere. So the reason that they're ranking highly on that why they're on the first page of Google is because they're a huge franchise, and they have almost 400,000 backlinks. Although their authority score, it's high, 54 is high, but it's not extremely high, which off the bat tells me not all of those backlinks are topically relevant, powerful, and trusted, as I mentioned before, right? So it's the quality of the backlink that matters more than the quantity, although it's good to find the perfect balance of both. And then you can you'll increase the score pretty quickly once you get powerful and relevant backlinks, and that is going to bump you up in this, get you onto this first page, which is where you deserve to be, right? So people see you and use your services. And then the Water Damage Experts, let's take a look at their domain overview. So they only have 41 backlinks, but see, they have a 48 page authority score. That's so, it can show you, this is a perfect example. You don't need thousands of backlinks to rank highly and have a good score. You need them to be powerful, topically relevant, and trusted. And the even cooler thing about SEMrush is, and this is completely legal, you go into their backlinks and you can take exactly what backlinks they are using. Or you can see what power they are and get yourself a more powerful one, right? So you can just go in and take them and exceed them because you're seeing exactly what they're using. So you take what they're using and you get even more, and then you are guaranteed to outrank them, right? So once you've done these three things, you will likely start to outgrow your competition. And here's what you might be looking at and why this is so worth it. So what we have here is your competitors' traffic, which means how many visits they're getting to their site. And obviously, if someone's visiting your site, they are a prospect, a potential lead, and then that potential lead turns into a client. So you could be taking, you're not going to get, likely, right? Realistically, you're not going to get every single one of these visits, but out of 275,000, that is thousands of more leads, which is clearly, logically going to be so much more revenue that you could be taking from your competition and directing towards your site if you're ranking higher, so that you're seen higher on that list and people are going to click on you first, right? And even somewhere smaller like this, that's good 300 more visits that you could get, right? And I did take a look at your traffic, and I can see here that you're on a downtrend, which is not, makes sense. We're in hard times, right? But just to get an idea of the amount of traffic you can be getting, this is what you could be getting, and this is what your competition is getting. And if you optimize correctly, you will get them instead. And keep in mind, SEMrush is just a tool, so these numbers are based on SEMrush's own algorithms. The real numbers from Google are actually almost always higher. I'm not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that this amount of traffic will generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, keep in mind that there are many, many keywords you can use to generate traffic and leads. So it's just about doing the right and the good amount of research, the right research and the right amount. So this is what I do for a living. I'm creating this video to help you start generating more leads online and taking this amount of traffic from your competition. If you find yourself wanting to scale your business as far as it can go, don't hesitate to reach back out. My door is always open. Here is my name and my number. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I hope it is helpful. I really, really do. And I can't wait to get your feedback on it. Thanks so much.